What's going on, Foodie Gang? What is going on? Welcome back. You are tuned in to Kitchen Talk with Chef Big Bang, season 280, season 2, episode 82. So we are just chugging along. So if you have missed any episodes, be sure to go back and check them out. Also, hit the like button on your way in, and we are going to be making the best turkey wrap ever. And it's going to be something quick today. This is great for lunch when you're having to eat those meals on the go. And then we're going to go over to the table and we're going to sit down. We're going to talk Foodie Gang. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. And to support the channel and keep the stove on, hit the Cash App, money sign, Chef Big Bank. So, I have all my mise en place, all my prep here. Let me just walk you guys through what prep we have. So, I have tomatoes, pickles, and my turkey. It looks all pretty. So, those are going to be our toppings that we are going to be putting on our wrap, as well as some fresh spinach. And then I have a lemon Cajun aioli. It's going to be really, really good. And if you saw my episode with the salmon cakes, I use that lemon Cajun aioli on my salmon cakes as well. So, make sure you check it out. And then, let me just unwrap this. We have our tortilla here, and we're going to be putting Swiss on this turkey wrap. You can use any type of cheese, and then they also have, this is a regular tortilla, but I don't know if you guys have ever seen it before. They have the spinach tortilla, and then I think it's a tomato basil. Those are really great for wraps as well. Hey everybody, thank you guys so much for coming through. So yes, we have our toppings or our ingredients: tomatoes, pickles, turkey, and then I have my tortilla with Swiss. For this wrap, you can use any type of cheese that you would like and have some spinach. And you can also use ham. You can put bacon in here, pepperoni, salamis. It's very versatile, but for today, we're going to keep it kind of simple. And then I have my chips for the side. So these are going to be regular Lay's. And then these are the sour cream and onion Lay's. It's the one in the green bag. So really, really good. Hey Sarah, how are you doing? Yes, Sarah, you're just in time. I just started this up. And you guys, I have a lot of recipes. And I have some food that's already prepped out. But I have not been feeling that great. So, we are back today. We are back in the kitchen. And we are finna get started. Hello, Arnell. Thank you guys so much. And my moderators, if anybody's in the chat that's saying things that are not so friendly, feel free to block them. So, we are going to be making the best turkey wrap ever. So, I have all my ingredients here: pickles, tomatoes, turkey, spinach, and then I have my lemon Cajun aioli, my Swiss and tortilla. And the ingredient list is in the video description of this video, so that you can make this turkey wrap at home if you would like to. Thank you, Sarah, so much. And yes, Joseph, 907 is the area code for Alaska. I am currently in Alaska. So, we got a wrap. I washed my hands before we got here. And so like I said, today is going to be a chill live stream. We're going to make this wrap really quick. We're going to head over to the table and we're going to sit down and we're going to talk. And I don't know if I'll be doing it today or tomorrow, but I have a shrimp pasta prepped out, ready to go. So we are going to be cooking, Foodie Gang. So let me just move some things around here so that you guys can see everything that I'm doing. So I have my tortilla here. I got my tortilla here. Yes, thank you so much to Joseph. If you guys can subscribe to my YouTube channel, turn on the notifications so that when I go live and I make shrimp pasta or whatever recipe I'm making, you guys do get notified. And I also have a food group on Facebook, Chef Big Bank Foodie Gang fan page. Join the food group, stay in touch. You know, we're talking about food. It's a great group. So I'm going to put a little bit of my lemon Cajun aioli down on there first. And I'm going to take my cheese. I have my Swiss here. You can use shredded cheese if you would like. You know, any type of cheese you want to use. I'm just going to put some cheese down on there like this. And like I said, this is a simple, quick recipe. If you are working late nights and you don't have time for dinner, you know, you can just make a wrap really quick. And another thing I like about these wraps is that you can make 2 at one time and then put one in the fridge for later. Yes, Sarah said, make sure the notifications are on. Yes, you know, YouTube does this thing where when you subscribe, they automatically put the notifications customized. So, what you have to, excuse me, y'all, I just drank a smoothie. What you have to do is turn the notifications on. The bell should be black. So that way, when I go live, you get notified. Arnell said, what sauce is that? That is a lemon Cajun aioli. The ingredient list and the recipe is in the video description of this video. If you do not have that, or if you don't want to make it, you can just use mayonnaise and mustard. You know, if whatever customizations you have to do, feel free. And there we go, my toppings. And Foodie Gang, I'm going to try to answer as many questions as I can, but I am cooking. Well, we're not really cooking. I'm preparing food. So I might miss one, but when we go down to the table, or when we go to the table to sit down, we can talk. Okay, so I got my spinach on there. I got my Cajun aioli. I have my tomatoes on there. The next thing I'm going to do is hit it with some pickles. Do you guys like pickles? I really like pickles. And okay, so when I was pregnant, I'll tell y'all a little story, Foodie Gang. When I was pregnant, I really, really liked pickles. And I just couldn't stop eating them, right? So I was eating them, and then one day, I threw up. I threw up. And you know what I threw up? Pickles. So because of that, I stopped eating pickles for a long time. For like 3 years after my pregnancy, because I threw up pickles, and it just was so scarring. It was a very scarring experience. But now I'm back to my pickles. I really like pickles, and it adds a great flavor to any sandwich or wrap that you do have. Thank you so much, Denise. Thank you. And then we're just gonna roll it. Just gonna roll this baby on out. And don't worry, Foodie Gang, I have a recipe on how to roll a burrito, and I'm going to be making 2 wraps. So don't worry if you miss that, because I know it'd be kind of quick if you miss it. So there we go. And then I put this wrap onto my cutting board. I'm gonna cut it in half. If you have I think it's called, no, it's not. Toothpicks. That, I was like, what is the name? If you have toothpicks, what you can do, or what they do at the restaurant most of the time, is once you cut it, they put toothpicks in it to hold it in place. Angela, how are you doing? And then Sarah said, pregnancy made me hate food. I'm telling you, because it's like you like something and then you eat it a lot and then you throw up. You ate it. And so Angela said, yes, and I also make my own refrigerator or quick pickles often. Ooh, that sounds really, really good. Okay, so I got my lemon Cajun aioli. I'm gonna put a little bit of my cheese down on there. And I'm using Swiss cheese. I normally like cheddar, but I do have some Swiss in the fridge. You know what I want to make with you guys? I want to make a mushroom Swiss burger with you guys, Foodie Gang. So I got Swiss cheese. And then we're just gonna put the rest of our spinach on here. And like I said, Foodie Gang, this is a quick lunch or a quick dinner, you know, when you don't have time to cook. Because let's be real here. Sometimes we do have busy days and we don't have time. So we have to do things quickly. So yes, I want to make a mushroom Swiss burger. Do you guys like those? Ooh, and then, okay, so you put the mushrooms on there. You put a little bit of barbecue sauce. And then the Swiss cheese is so good. Mushroom, Swiss, barbecue sauce, really, really good. Okay, so I got my pickles on here. And then I'm going to just come back in with my turkey. And these are great if you have to work and you're going to work. This is a nice meal for work, or a nice lunch for work, because you can just put this in the fridge. It won't go bad. Any type of meat, any type of cheese, a lot of flexibility within wraps. And Scott said, tortillas warmed any. No, I did not warm these tortillas up, but you can. That is another thing that you can do to kind of customize it to your liking. And if you want to warm your tortillas up, feel free. There is absolutely nothing wrong with that. And then Angela said, hummus in place of mayo is yummy on turkey wraps. Yes. And you know, Angela, I have not had hummus in a while, but when I talk to you, Angela, you make me want hummus. Yes. Hummus is a great substitution. And that's also something that you can put on here as well. So, I got my cutting board. And I got my wraps. Let me go grab a knife. Okay, yes, hummus is really good, especially on sandwiches. You know what I like on with my hummus when I put it on a sandwich? The roasted red peppers on the sandwich with hummus is really good. So you guys can see. And when you are doing your wraps, it helps if you try to get them as tight as possible, just so that when you cut it, they don't fall apart. And sometimes, I'm not going to lie, Foodie Gang, sometimes what will happen is your wrap will start to tear. And if that happens, it's okay. It's okay. Okay, so we got our wrap, and I made 2. The reason why I made 2 is I'm going to eat one, and then the next one's going to be for my photo shoot. Okay, and so Sarah said yummy, and Arnell said looks good. Thank you. And you can add vegetables to this. You can put onions in there. You can put red peppers, any type of meat or any type of cheese. So we have our regular Lay's, and then we have our sour cream and onion Lay's. And so, and like I said, quick, easy lunchtime or dinner time. If you're headed to work, you can make these wraps. Arnell said dipping sauce. Arnell's ahead of the game, because when I think about what I'm gonna make for what I'm gonna eat, Arnell's like ahead of the game. Arnell, I do have a dipping sauce. Okay, so I'm gonna put a little bit of sour cream. And onion chips on here. Yes, Arnell, I have some ranch to dip this in. Some people don't like ranch, but I like ranch. So there we go. Got my chips on here. Yes, Arnell, I have some ranch to dip in. Some people don't like ranch. Any type of sauce that you want on the side. I went to the hospital the other day. My daughter had ear surgery. She's getting tubes in. And I went up to the cafe and I bought a turkey wrap that came with a pesto sauce. And you could dip the turkey wrap into the pesto. And let me tell y'all, it was delicious. It was really, really good. Arnell said honey mustard is good too. Very, very true. Honey mustard is really good. And honey mustard is easy to make at home. And then Angela said the older I get, the more I like quick, easy, delicious meals. I think that when you have time to cook and you have time to prepare a meal, that's fine. But sometimes we don't have time, so we have to eat something kind of quick and still, very delicious. And then someone said, "Can I get a plate too?" And then Freaky Fido said, "The older I get, the more foods I tend to not like." You know what I heard, Foodie Gang? Is that every 10 years, your taste buds change. So when I was growing up, I didn't like mushrooms and I didn't like grits. But now that I'm older, I like mushrooms and I like grits. So every 10 years, your taste buds change. So that kind of it kind of makes sense why you won't like something as a kid and then when you get older, you like it. And Sarah said, I'm on my way from Texas. And then Sarah said, Sarah said I'm on my way from Texas. Angie also said, I feel like the older I get, the more I like things I absolutely hated when younger. I could not stand grits. Just because they were gritty and they didn't taste good. So I really couldn't stand them. And now that I'm older, I love grits. So you just never know. And it's interesting how your taste buds change. So there we go. I got my wrap right here. The best turkey wrap ever. On here, I have a lemon Cajun aioli, spinach, turkey, tomatoes, and pickles, and Swiss cheese. And so, what we're going to do now, Foodie Gang, hit the like button. We are going to move over to the table. And I am going to try to get the lighting and the setup correct this time. And we're just going to sit down and we just going to be chat. We're going to sit down and chat. Coffee Cubes said that looks so good. Yes. Simple, easy turkey wrap that you can make at home. You can make it for lunch, for dinner if you don't have a lot of time. And you can also prep your ingredients out. You can cut your tomatoes, get your pickles ready, get your turkey ready, and just have it, ready to go. And I have some Lay's on the side. I have plain Lay's, and then I have the sour cream and onion Lay's. And thank you guys all so much. Hit the Cash App, money sign, Chef Big Bank. And Jenny said hello. And okay, so Foodie Gang. Before I hurt myself, I had prepped out all these recipes. So what I do, Foodie Gang, for these videos, I'll prep out all the food for this video, and then I'll put it on a tray. So I had 2 meals prepped out, ready to go, And then I hurt myself. So we are back, and I have this meal, the best ever turkey wrap. And then I have a shrimp pasta that I'm going to make for you guys. And I have some more recipes lined up. So subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the like button, and stay tuned. So I'm going to move you guys over to the table, so bear with me. And I'm taking this, but don't worry, it's coming back. So how is everyone's day going today? How's everyone's day going? And then you guys can see, I don't know why it always looks so dark. I literally have 2 ring lights on. So I don't understand. Get y'all situated. Okay, my bad, foodie gang. I'm back. I was trying to get these lights. Thank you, Sarah. Sarah said your place is so cute and cozy. Thank you. I really appreciate that. And Angela said it's a great, beautiful day here in Michigan. Nanny said also hit the like button. Sarah said both of my girls started school, so my house is super quiet now. Yes, my daughter started 2nd grade today as well. And so even though I haven't been feeling great, I was like, today I want to make sure I go live. You know, because it's like I got all this free time now. You know, it's just me. So I was like, let me make sure I go live, make this turkey wrap for you guys. And like I said, I have the shrimp pasta. I prepped everything out and I cut up some fresh garlic for the shrimp pasta. So in my fridge, it smells like straight up garlic. It smells so good. Okay, so shop the Foodie Gang store. Get your merch. I got the 907 Good Eats mug here, right here. And I'm just going to pour some water in here. Super simple. So what did everyone eat today? What did everyone eat today? So I will admit, yesterday I was kind of mad because the weather was looking good. And I said, oh man, I would love to go to the park today, but I had to rest up. But the weather was looking good yesterday, and so I'm hoping this weekend we have some good weather, and we're going on a field trip, food game. We're going back to the lake. And Sarah said I'm eating on some pot roast I made yesterday. You know, pot roast is definitely a classic. And it's like that meal that you can just throw in the crock pot. I like meals like that because it's like I like meals that you can just throw in the crock pot and go out the door, come back, do a little bit too, and it's ready to go. I like, simple stuff. Y'all can hear me say that a lot, but everything I'm trying to make is simple, easy to make stuff. So yes, we got the shrimp pasta. I wanna do a vegan Asian stir fry. I'm gonna write down the recipe, make sure I have everything. There was a couple of things I wanted to make, but now that we're here, Foodie Gang, I was like, oh, my mind went away. That's why I write everything down. Angela said, just cereal, but making fried green tomatoes, corn on the cob, and quick veggie and bean soup. That sounds delicious, Angela. Okay. Do you guys remember that book they had? I think it was called Fried Green Tomatoes, or I believe the Boxcar Children were talking about fried green tomatoes, but that was popular when I was in school. And Sarah Flores said, make life simple. Yes, it does when you have a quick meal that you can throw in the crock pot and go on with your day. It does make life simple. It sure does. Okay, y'all. People, I like regular Lay's. Just a little bit of salt on there. They're so good. But the sour cream and onion Lay's are, in my opinion, one of the best spinoffs. And Sarah said, how old are you? You know what? I'm 30 years old. I'm going to be turning 31 September 30th. It's like, woo, I made it. Because life is crazy, y'all. Every year that you turn older or every birthday you celebrate, you gotta be blessed. You gotta be happy. And then Angela said, yeah, they made a movie called Fried Green Tomatoes. I remember it was like a movie or a book or something. And they had like a whole story about fried green tomatoes. But yes, check out my content. Oh, okay, so Wednesday, I released some pre-recorded content. So I came out with some shorts. Nothing major. And then I had the Empty Stomach podcast this past weekend on my show. And I also interviewed Chef Quinn. Check out those interviews. And Nanny D said Nancy DC, now that's a tongue twister, said the book was first. You know what? A lot of these movies are based off of books. So, I got my turkey wrap right here. On here, I have Swiss cheese, turkey, pickles, tomatoes, and spinach with my lemon Cajun aioli. The recipes is in the video description. Nancy said, I am 77. Yes, how old is everyone that is watching? You know what? I don't know what's going on, but some people don't want to be old in today's time. But me, I be happy. I made it. And Nancy said, "Yummy, yes. Let's eat and let's see what it's hitting for." Sarah said, "Wow, may God bless you with many, many, many more years here on Earthside." I agree with that statement. And Sarah said, "I'm 27." Well, Sarah, I hope you have many, many more years as well. Old age is a blessing. Every wrinkle, every line, everything, it should all be celebrated. So, y'all, this lemon Cajun aioli on this wrap is delicious. So, when I made salmon cakes the other day, I had some more lemon Cajun aioli left over, and I really didn't want to put it on these wraps, but I was like, you know what? There's no point in me making another sauce when I already have this lemon Cajun aioli in the fridge. So I was like, let me try it. And you know what I just realized? I forgot the ranch, so I could dip my wrap in. I'll be right back. Let me go grab the ranch. Angela said 58. Wow, Angela, congratulations. And to you as well, Nancy. I know that you have a lot of great information and a lot of great knowledge. And so, another thing about old age, and first of all, I just want to say it's a blessing. And I'm trying to get to 77. I'm trying to get to 58. But you also have a lot of knowledge and wisdom. So y'all embrace your age, and it's okay. We're supposed to get old. I thought that's what everybody was going for. And then Arnell said, "What are you drinking?" I'm just drinking water today for this live stream. But before you guys got here, I did make a smoothie, and it was really, really delicious. Angela said, "I want to be in the 100 club." I know. Shoot. It's a blessing to even get to a place where you're like 50, 60. I mean, let's just be honest here. Every time we leave the house, you got to pray. Let's just be real here. But y'all, this wrap is good. The recipe is in the video description. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for more amazing recipes. Hit the like button. Hit the Cash App money sign Chef Big Bank. And the sauce on here is good, but let's dip it in some ranch and let's see what this is hitting for too. Mm. Mm-mm. Yes, amen, Angela. Sorry, Sarah said, it's a blessing to come back home. It sure is. Mm-mm. Y'all have got to get the recipe in the video description. Make this wrap at home. Join my group on Facebook, Chef Big Bang Foodie Gang fan page. Share your food with us, especially if you make any of my recipes. And Arnell, I tried some ranch, and let me tell you, Arnell, I am glad that you mentioned the dipping sauce. I forgot it, but then I went back and I got it, and I'm glad I did. Mm mm mm. Mm. And then I got pickles in that bite. And then the sauce is not overpowering. It is just enough lemon and Cajun to really be a nice backbone to this wrap. And then this dipping sauce just makes it extra. But like Angela said, honey mustard, good choice. The other day I went to the hospital and I had a pesto dipping sauce. What are some other dipping sauces that you guys think would be good for a turkey wrap foodie gang? Let me know what sauce you think will be good for dipping. Ooh, Nancy said, I love blue cheese dressing. You know what? Okay, so I am not a huge fan of buffalo blue cheese sauce, but when I used to work in the kitchen, we would do wings. There would be a day of the week where we would do wings, and we would have a whole wing bar. And blue cheese and ranch were both mandatory to have on the wing bar as sauces to offer. Anytime we didn't have blue cheese or ranch, it would be a problem. A lot of people like blue cheese dressing. A lot of people like it. It's really, really popular. And I tried it before. It's not nasty. I just couldn't get past, like, like I don't know, blue cheese. It just kind of tastes weird to me. And I don't really like the chunks, but I have tried blue cheese, and sometimes it's rare, but sometimes I will put blue cheese. Ooh, you guys know what is so good? Okay, so let me tell y'all a story food again while we all here. Okay, so back when I was let me just fix this so this looks nice and pretty. Back when I was in culinary school, I really enjoyed cooking. So when I was in culinary school, there was these virtual. Well, they probably still have them. I'm pretty sure. When I was in culinary school, there was this virtual. I believe it was Taste of Home. They had a ground roundup challenge, and so anyone that had like a ground beef recipe could enter in the recipe online and win. And one of the things that you win is like you get featured in their magazine. What? We got Ashton Reams in the building. What's going on, Ashton? Ashton, I made you some food. Y'all make sure y'all head over to Ashton's YouTube channel and check it out. Ashton, I made you a turkey wrap. When are you gonna come get it? Okay, but I was in culinary school, and then there was a ground roundup competition, Taste of Home. So I submitted a buffalo blue cheese meatloaf. Y'all, my recipe was so good. I won, and it was featured in Taste of Home magazine in 2015. Sarah said, I love me some ranch. Ashton said, trying to get like you. I gotta watch my figure. Nancy said, wow. And Angela said, that sounds delicious. Yes. Buffalo blue cheese meatloaf. I am gonna have to make that recipe for you guys. But my recipe was featured in Taste of Home magazine years ago. And back when this happened, I wasn't Chef Big Bang. I was just Lakeisha, the cook. But and then I thought about it. I said, hey, they played me. And let me tell you how they played me. Because I gave them my recipe for free and they put it in their magazine. That's smart though if you have a magazine to do that. I'm not mad at them. I ain't mad at them at all. Okay, Ashton, so let me show you what I made. I made a turkey wrap. We have Swiss cheese, turkey, a lemon Cajun aioli, a little bit of spinach, tomatoes, and pickles. So, yeah, I was thinking about that. My head ain't played me. They got my recipe for free. And all they did was feature me in a magazine. And because, I wasn't doing much at the time, I was happy about it though. Yes, Foodie Gang, buffalo blue cheese meatloaf. And when I first saw the recipe or when I first tried it, I was like, this is kind of weird. But it's really good. It's like, think of having a buffalo blue cheese wing on your meatloaf. It's really good. It sounds weird. I'm going to have to make it for you guys. And y'all just help me remember that, chat, because I don't even like blue cheese that much. Sarah said, where did you go to culinary school? I went to Le Cordon Bleu of Portland. I went to because like Le Cordon Bleu, they closed down a lot of the campuses, but they used to have campuses all across the U.S. I went to the one in Portland. And then Nancy said, I'm going to put bacon on my wrap. That's no problem. Put bacon on here. And I'm telling y'all, back when I used to eat pork, I used to put bacon on everything. So, I used to put bacon on everything. So, there we go. I got a little bit left. I'm going to get this out right here. Yes, Angela, I agree. But it was crazy because it was like, at the time I was just in culinary school, so to have a published recipe, I was very happy. And then my brother, he went and found the magazine and he bought it and he saved it. And I was like, wow, but so I was really happy about that. It was a crazy recipe. And the fact that they picked me, I was very excited about that. Y'all saw that? It's getting juicy. So, girl, I will be mad. Run me my money. But ever since then, I said, nah. These magazines are smart, though, to have these contests where you enter in your recipe and you get featured in a magazine. It's smart because it's a way for them to get free recipes. But at the same time, it does get your name out there if you're someone who is in the culinary field and you want to get your name out there. But you know what? Now I got my own YouTube channel and I'm doing my own thing. They ain't gonna get no more recipes from me. They ain't gonna get no more recipes from me. They done got enough. But that buffalo blue cheese meatloaf, I haven't made it in a long time. I have got to make it for you guys and share with you the recipe. It is really good. And it's kind of one of those things where it's like you wouldn't think it would be good because it sounds kind of crazy, but it's delicious. And so you make a meatloaf and then you top it with Frank's Red Hot and you put the buffalo blue cheese crumbles on top and then you throw it back into the oven and you let the blue cheese kind of melt on there. See, I don't eat blue cheese a lot, Nancy, but for that recipe, I was eating blue cheese. But I don't eat blue cheese a lot, but when I do, I try my best to make it taste good. And Nancy said my grandson would love it. Yes, y'all have got to try it. You make meatloaf, and then I'm just gonna have to make that recipe on for you guys and share with you guys my meatloaf recipe because we made a lot of meatloaf when I worked in the kitchen. There's just certain things that they like to make in the kitchen a lot. Like meatloaf is one of them. Fried chicken, fried fish. We did a lot of curries and a lot of rice dishes. We was always making meatloaf. And so I've had some meatloafs that are not good and I've had some that are good. And one thing I would say is you want to make sure that you're seasoning it and you're adding garlic to your meatloaf mix. But food again, hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel. The recipe for this wrap is going to be in the description of the video. I don't know if I'm going to be going live later on tonight or tomorrow, but the next live will be the shrimp pasta. Or if the weather's good, we might go on a field trip. So stay tuned. Hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, turn on the notification bell, hit the Cash App, money sign, Chef Big Bank. What time is it where you are watching from? Okay, y'all. Another thing I forgot is like, when I make wraps, I like to put salt and pepper in them sometimes. That's a good thing too. Angela said, great show. Have a good day, everyone. Thank you so much, Angela, for tuning in and moderating. Shout out to you, Angela, for holding it down. Angela said 2:23. And Nancy said 2:23. You guys are in the same time zone. So yes, I don't know if I'm gonna be making shrimp pasta for dinner or making it tomorrow. It's still pretty early here. So it's 10:24 a.m. here. So it's still pretty early. Nancy said, glad to meet everyone. Thank you so much, Nancy. And I will make you a moderator, you know, for when you come through and you participate and you're kind in the chat. We'll definitely make you a moderator. And when you are a moderator, what you're able to do is you have the ability to remove any comments that are offensive, not cool, and all that. And then you can also post links in the chat. So, y'all, okay, so it is 10:24 a.m. here. I am going to clean the kitchen. And if I'm feeling good, I'll be making the shrimp pasta with spinach, tomato, and lemon, I believe. I have it written down somewhere, but it's going to be a really good shrimp pasta. I'm going to be putting fresh tomatoes, fresh spinach in there. Oh, and then I have some fresh garlic. Because you know how I use the minced garlic in the jar? The other day I went and I got some garlic cloves and I smashed them and I cut them up into like a small mince, and so it is fresh garlic and it is delicious and it smells great. Oh, thank you so much, Sarah. She said, catching up on house chores while you're in the background. 126 in Texas. And you know what, Sarah? I don't know about y'all, but I clean every day. I feel like if you clean every day and you pick up a little bit of stuff, your house will not be dirty. Now, some people say I'm like a neat freak. Some people say that, but I don't. I just don't. When things are dirty, it's like if my kitchen's dirty and I got a sink full of dishes, it's like my mind feels cluttered. So I pick up things, every day. And I have a kid. Speaking of kids, Ava's Playtime on YouTube. Subscribe to Ava's Playtime if you have kids, kiddos, and come have fun with us on Ava's Playtime. We're always playing at the park. She does gymnastics, and we're always cooking in the kitchen, and we're inventing new stuff. And so we like to make drinks. So a lot of our drinks that we make and we experiment on, they're gonna be on Ava's Playtime. And she'd be like, "Mommy, can you write down the recipe?" We also like to do arts and crafts. And she makes up a lot of her own content, which is crazy to say, but when she makes up her own content, it has gone viral. We're talking about 500,000. I mean, so subscribe to Ava's Playtime on YouTube. And Nancy said, I have a niece named Ava. You know what? Until I named my daughter Ava, I never met any other Avas. And then I gave her that name, and then I started meeting all these people named Ava. But I feel like Ava is a beautiful name for a daughter, for a girl. It's just simple, simple name. Mm-hmm. Angela said, that is fantastic. I'll have to check it out. Yes, please do, Foodie Gang. Yes, check out Ava's Playtime on YouTube. Even if you have grandkids, nieces, nephews, a lot of times when our kids are seeing these YouTubers and they got Teslas and they have all these houses, they don't feel like it's something that they themselves could ever do because they don't come from the same background. So, what I want to do is I want to inspire the youth that anybody can do it. Anybody can start a YouTube channel and work their way up, if they're not born rich or anything like that. And so it is nice. Nancy said, I will tell parents who have girls. And she also said, let me scroll up, it's going pretty fast. So Angela said, Ava is a classic and classy name. Yes, I agree. Simple, cute name. And Sarah said, in regards to how I clean every day, which sounds crazy, but if you clean every day, right, you don't have to clean up that much because your house is not that dirty. So Sarah said it's the only way to keep up. If I go one day without cleaning, Lord, it looks like a tornado passed through. You know what? I will agree with that. So, when I'm like sick or, not feeling well, so you miss a couple days, and then when you go back to it, it's like things are everywhere, especially if you have kids. Um, You have to clean every day if you got kids. There's just no way to go around it. Well, it's like, and then what I think is a good thing to do is to teach your kids how to clean up. Teach them how to clean up. Let them take over some chores. Let them vacuum, wash dishes, something. If they clean up their room and they're getting into the habit of that, it cleaning doesn't seem so bad. But if you're cleaning up a whole house and they're not doing nothing, that's a problem. And Nancy said, a lady at the Washington Post daughter's name is Ava. But you know how you like you meet somebody with a certain type of car, and then you see that car everywhere. That's so weird. Yes, y'all hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow me on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. And they said we have to show our kids. Yes, we need to show our kids how to clean, how to cook. We need to talk to them about how to manage our finances and really pass down all the information that we have to them so that they can take that information and go on in life and be successful. You know, if we don't teach our kids, who will? If we don't teach our kids, who will? And so at Ava's Playtime on YouTube, it was actually Ava is the reason why I'm here now. So let me tell y'all, Ava's Playtime was my first YouTube channel, and I was just mainly doing kid content. And so with kid content, you really can't go live. You can't go live. There's a very strict guidelines that make it not worth it. So the guidelines for going live on a kid channel is the minor has to be present with an adult the whole time. So say your phone rings and the adult walks off to grab their phone, and the kid is the only one on camera. You can get in serious trouble for that. So we have never gone live on Ava's Playtime. All the content that we do over there is pre-recorded and it's edited. So I was just doing Ava's Playtime. So my first couple of months on YouTube, I only had Ava's Playtime, right? And so I was just editing my video, chugging along. Her channel was doing really well. And then I was like, I'm kind of bored. Because what I like to do, I only want to film when Ava wants to film. If she doesn't want to film something, I don't make her film it. Because Ava's Playtime is about fun. And it's not, it's like, this is an extra for her. It should be fun. So when she doesn't want to film, we don't film. So she never wants to film. But I really enjoy making videos. So I was like, let me just start cooking and recording myself. And then boom, I started 907 Good Eats. And it's going really, really well. And so I always give my props to Ava, because if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't even be on YouTube. I wouldn't even know how it works or none of it. And so these kids have really great ideas. So subscribe to Ava's Playtime on YouTube. Hit the like button. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Let me just, and follow me on TikTok. I don't know what it is about TikTok. A lot of y'all be watching, but y'all don't be following. I don't know what's going on. Follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Join my group on Facebook. Shop the Foodie Gang store. I have this mug in there, the 907 Good Eats mug. And then also, there's 2 chef knives, and then the map of Alaska, and then a chef hat. So, shop the store. I have t-shirts and I have this mug available. And I will be having some more merchandise coming out soon. So, what I want to do is a mommy and daughter 907 Good Eats shirts. But stay tuned for that. And we got Switzerland in the building. Thank you guys so much. And the one thing I really like about YouTube that I didn't realize until I was on here is that it's global. I don't know why I thought everybody lived in the US. But YouTube is global, so I'm happy that I get to talk to all my Foodie Gang members and really reach out and connect. But yes, y'all, we made a turkey wrap today. The recipe is in the description of the video. We got our lemon Cajun aioli, turkey, pickles, tomatoes, and spinach, and Swiss cheese. And y'all, this wrap is super delicious, super easy to make. I have ranch dipping sauce here, and then I have Lay's, the plain Lay's, and the sour cream and onion. Y'all be crazy in these comments, but let me tell y'all, I want to shout out to all the moderators for keeping the chat going, dropping the information that needed to be dropped, and for, being on top of these trolls. Because you know what? Y'all love to troll. So I'm not going to lie. Some of the trolling be kind of funny, but some of it just be mean. Sarah said definitely will be checking out Ava's channel with my kids after school. Yes, and I have some back to school content that I also need to edit as well. Thank you so much, Sarah, for checking out Ava's playtime. I appreciate that. Lola said, good afternoon. This wrap will be good right about now. Yes, y'all. I know today, or this is simple, it's just a turkey wrap, but we cannot stress the importance of a good wrap, and wraps are delicious. And it's a way that you can avoid eating bread, is you make into a wrap. And they're super good, super delicious. If you have some vegetables in the fridge that are kind of going bad, you can cut them up, put them into a wrap. Super easy to make, delicious. But Foodie Gang, I'm going to clean the kitchen. And like I said, we might do the shrimp pasta today, or it might be tomorrow. Stay tuned. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Turn on the notification bell. Hit the Cash App. Money sign Chef Big Bang. Thank you to everybody that came through. Thank you to all my moderators and all my Foodie Gang members. Thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all. And I think this weekend we are going to have some good weather. And if we do, you'll know what that means. Foodie Gang means field trip time. But thank y'all so much, Foodie Gang, to everybody that has been watching. Hit the like button, leave a comment down below, and let me know if you like wraps. And what is your favorite dipping sauce? I will see y'all next time, Foodie Gang. I am your host, and this is Kitchen Talk with Chef Big Bang. Thank you guys so much for stopping by my kitchen today. I really appreciate it. Have a great day. Eat great food. Stay blessed. And I will see y'all in the next one, Foodie Gang. And I'll see y'all next time, Nancy and Sarah and Lolo. Thank you guys.